more students this year. After getting to know the classes better, we found their passion for history and civil justice, which led us to create a unit focused on how understanding the past can help us understand the present. In this unit, students learn through research, class presentations, class presenters, and different types of texts. Students engage in learning about topics such as the women's suffrage movement, Colorado history, and our main focus being on Colorado women in history. Today, our students will be sharing a bit of their learning through collaborative poetry and music integration.
Gracias a todos por asistir esta noche para celebrar el aprendizaje y la creatividad de nuestros estudiantes. Hemos disfrutado muchísimo de la oportunidad de enseñarles a sus estudiantes este año. Tras conocer mejor a las clases, descubrimos su pasión por la historia y la justicia civil, lo que nos llevó a crear una unidad centrada en cómo comprender cómo el pasado puede ayudarnos a comprender el presente. En esta unidad, los estudiantes aprendieron a través de la investigación, presentadores y diferentes tipos de textos. Aprendieron sobre temas como el movimiento por los derechos femeninos y la historia de Colorado, con el foco de las mujeres de Colorado en la historia. Hoy los estudiantes compartirán parte de su aprendizaje tras la integración de poesía colaborativa y música. Gracias.
I guess I can talk too. Or not. I'm Mr. Ogden. I am one of the music teachers here. Basically what you're going to hear is the kids wrote a poem, and it was based on a historical figure in Colorado's history. And then they did, it's this idea called a My Story, where you're setting a story to music, and they worked with the group to create musical ideas that fit the story. So without further ado, here's their video.
We learned about the women's suffrage movement and how women were marching and how men were lapping them off for their rights. And I also got the woman Elizabeth Piper Emsley, and I learned that she helped all races and color of women get the civil rights to vote, and that I got the opportunity to write a poem about my woman and how she helped other women for their civil rights.
Hi, my name is Lola Duncan, and in this unit I learned about Colorado women and my women of Colorado, Destina Ford, and one thing that I've learned about her is that she's the first African-American physician in Colorado. And this unit has helped my social skills and helped me learn about different people and my group, and it also helped me learn about leadership because my friends, they helped me be a leader, and they helped me listen to each other and listen to their ideas, and I look forward to doing this unit again sometime.
And learning about the past can help me in the future. I got a Colorado woman named Dr. Justina Ford, and she helped people because she delivered over 7,000 babies, and she opened her own home to help sick people, no matter what color or language they were. And after 2 years, she couldn't participate in Happy People because she was a Black African. Thank you.
My name is
tell. It's something I have learned this year is how the past has an effect on the future. And an example can be transportation, because transportation has been evolving for hundreds of years. In the beginning, we only had horses and carriages, and then in the early 1900s, we started getting cars with engines. And then in the 1960s, they just kept evolving and evolving. And then they started to get more vehicle brands. And now we have a lot of vehicle brands in different places.
My name is Kaden, and the woman that I lost helped Colorado was the holiday crowd. The way that she helped Colorado was she ran 5 businesses and she raised 9 children.
Making mistakes in the past to help us not do those same mistakes in the future. This unit, we learned about 6 influential Colorado women and how they were thinking. We wrote a poem, had a read, and gave ideas to you. Hope you enjoy. See you later. Say goodbye. See you later. Say goodbye.
Our poem is about Japan.
When will this stop?
By Lincoln Burrell.
Aaliyah Sanchez.
And Denver Hager. As I lay, I see not let me play. All that do not hear gunshot and fight. As I see this combat zone, I wonder, when will this stop?
As I travel, I preach. As I lay, I see non-friendly play. All throughout the night, I hear gunshots and fight. I yell, please, let there be peace between the tribes and the settlers. Please, let there be hope.
As I lay, I see non-friendly play. As I hear the yells and whimpers of pain coming from our people, I start to feel ashamed. I give peace, stay calm, and have grace. And after all the years of work I have put in, I finally succeeded. Hello, my name is Kaden.
Hello, my name is Jocelyn.
My name is Alex.
And today our poem will be about Amache Powers.
Amache Powell was amazing. She was born in a forest marsh. Amache Powell was smart. She learned how to work as a kid.
Amache Powers was brave. She lived through the Sand Creek Massacre. Amache Powers was bold. She went all the way to the White House for justice.
Amache Powers was amazing. She raised 9 children. Amache Powers was hardworking. She ran 5 businesses. Amache Powers was strong. She stood up for herself.
Amache Powers was brave. Amadre Powers was amazing. She made history. Amadre Powers was brave. She fought for her tribe. Amadre Powers was awesome. She did her best but still unpopular. Amadre Powers wasn't only all of these, but a woman.
Hi, I'm Lovely Woods. I'm Lola Duncan. I'm Mitsuo Shang. And today our poem is about Dr. Justina Ford. The Doctor Lady. Description. The house I grew up in is now a museum, and I have a school, and I delivered over 7,000 babies by Lovely Woods, Lola Duncan, and Mitsuo Shang. I go to homes every day. Some don't like me, and some stare. You may think they like me because I help, but still, no. After helping so many people, I am colored and a female, and that was a disadvantage. I sit on the same curb, a bad place like I always do, waiting to be accepted by others. I think the opinions. I think they're not thrilling or nice or kind. People completely despise me. I try to ignore it, but it gets to me. It hurts. Black and divine and white and sunshine. But they still didn't want a female colored doctor, so I worked from home and focused on women's health. I quote, "Some call me the lady doctor and others call me the baby doctor." I quote, "Folks make an appointment and whatever color they show up is the color I take them."
Elizabeth Piper Ezzy by Ian, by Taslima,
By Kiana.
Elizabeth Piper Ezzy was hardworking to help people in need because she knew how hard it was. Western English Classical School is where she got her education to succeed. Elizabeth Piper Ezzy was a very helpful woman. She made medicine to help people get better. She was a very busy person. She fought for women's rights and was a teacher. She married her husband, Newell Houston Ezzy. Newell worked in a attended school near her home. Elizabeth successfully established a 13th room hospital. She saw poor people who were poor without homes, so she helped out. Elizabeth was mad because poor women couldn't vote, so she gave public speeches for women's rights. She was a good woman.
Elizabeth Piper Ensley helped women's suffrage on in November 1893 in Mott, Colorado, so that women could vote in all elections. She was the treasurer of Colorado, but sadly Ansley died on February 23rd, 1990 in Denver at the age of 71. Elizabeth Piper Ansley proved that it does not matter if you're poor, rich, black, or white. You can make a difference in the world.
Teresita Sandoval helps her people with their problems by Sophia Morrison,
Willow Edric, Jade O'Beer, and Michiko Shang. Thank you for coming.
A brave woman named Teresita Sandoval gave inspiration, doing things others could not. She built a fort with no guide.
She inspired people to think differently and persevere by creating a trading post in 1842. She had no idea of who would come or what they would do. She was the founder of Pueblo in 1841.
She wants us to think out the box. She knew people relied on land. She traded and sold buffalo skin and other goods like necklaces, bracelets, hides, bread pellets, and metals tools.
The post could not survive in the harsh, cold weather, so she moved in it for her daughter. Her daughter's husband died, so then she took over the land and fought the cattlemen that tried taking over the land.
Hi, my name is Michael.
Hi, I'm Alexa.
Hi, I'm Aubrey, and today we're going to be presenting our poem about Geppetto. She was young but bold, she was kind but strict. Geppetto had a big heart but couldn't show her love to everyone. Geppetto was really a special someone. She was a great person, but not always to the people who showed her they didn't care. Geppetto was a kind person and always shared. She was sweet but caring. She was cool but not always daring. She kept her peace with the Colorado but never mean. She was very supportive to others. She made history, but it was not a mystery. She was sweet but brave. Helen Ring Robinson's Life by J.J., Gabby, and Caleb M.
Ready to fight for women's rights, dreaming for the ready to fight for women's rights, dreaming for the world to have equal rights.
Successful enough to make it to the Women's Hall of Fame.
Teaching whatever girls had to learn, one day would be right to teach whatever freely.
Dreaming in a world that would have equal rights. Believing now one will be freer than ever. And now dreaming.
She fought for women's rights, for them to be able to have a minimum wage, and for food, safety, and learning in poor communities.
More sa- More safety and more welfare. Women could have little rights.
Being the same gender as women makes no right for me to make women suffer more. I will help women and kids.
I will help women have everything power to do anything. Wishing the world would have equal rights.
Now women are more
Freer than ever.
Hi, my name's Tavea.
Hi, my name is Remy.
Hi, my name is Allison, and our poem is about Dr. Justina Ford.
The lady doctor in hard times. Justina Ford was there. The lady doctor. The lady doctor, Justina got her medical degree at the age of 31. After 2 years, she couldn't practice. She was dismissed from her position. She moved to Denver with her husband to help people. Justina Ford was strong. The lady doctor.
The lady doctor, Justina probably didn't believe in herself. Justina fought so hard and worked in a secret prison. Justina delivered over 7,000 babies. Justina also took care of anyone, no matter their skin color or language. The lady doctor.
The lady doctor. In hard times, Justina might have felt weak. After serving so many patients, Justina was accepted into a hospital. So many doctors left, but she stayed. The lady doctor. As she said, when all the fears, hate, and even some deaths are over, we will be brothers as God intended us to be in this land. This I believe, for this I have worked all my life.
Hi, my name is Moses, and my poem is about Halingwing Wamazin. Halingwing Wamazin was the first woman to be elected and second woman to be elected in any state. She helped the poor, and Wamington passed the minimum wage law for women. She also passed a bill to issue amendments for poverty youth for proposition, and created a school. Most of her proposals were recognized.
Hi, my name is James.
Hi, my name is Celeste.
Hi, my name is Nyla.
And our poem is about Teresita Sandoval.
Teresita saw people in need and she helped. Teresita fell in love with a trader from Kentucky. She took care of her animals as if they were her own children. She had 5 husbands and they helped more people together. Sandoval got wool from sheep and made clothes out of it. Teresita saw people in need and she helped.
Teresita built a fort without instructions to keep her family safe. Teresita gave resources to people in need. The community relied on the land and other families to survive. Teresita saw people in need and she helped.
Under the Mexican law, she could inherit and purchase land and livestock. She made sure nobody took over her land. She changed some of the laws for women. She always made sure everybody was kind. Teresita saw people in need and she helped.
Teresita never made anybody feel bad. She was hopeful and kind as a person. She did everything for her town. Teresita saw people in need and she helped.
All her life she helped and never let anybody down in the 83 years she lived. Teresita saw people in need and she helped.
I am Elizabeth Piper Ensley by Quintel. Caleb A.
By Rosie.
And Savannah. I see women gaining the right to vote. I am brave. I hear other Colorado women cheering. I feel mad for not having rights to vote. I am independent and working for women of all races. I am an important figure. It doesn't matter if you're black or white. I can do anything I put my mind to.
Self-confident. I want people to stop judging me and understand. I feel confident about my writings. I fought for women's rights of all races and color. I see unfairness in women's color.
either white or black. I can do anything that helps me understand the speeches.
I believe in fairness. I am self-confident in my speech. Successful in my speech. I am brave and self-confident. I respect women in Colorado. I fought for women's rights to vote.
I am convincing. I am not afraid of fighting for my civil rights. I am educated. I taught women how to vote. I helped make a library.
I don't care if women are black or white, I fight for them.
My name is Tegan.
My name is Dylan.
My name is Jesse.
And we are performing
Mary Elitch Long.
Mary Long is strong. Mary Long is a leader. She made history for so long. She was a reader. For so long, she was so great. But without him, it was too late.
But she never gave up. She tried and tried and tried and never gave up. She took care of everything that she could. She succeeded by making a garden. She had a restaurant, but she sold it to follow her dreams.
She succeeded to build an amusement park. So many people came. It was hard for her, but she did it anyway. She made the first zoo in Denver. Everyone was so happy. She even made the zoo free for kids to visit.
She had animals for her zoo. The person that had the animals was B.T. Barnum. He gave Mary so many animals. She had monkeys, snakes, wolves, lions, bears, camels, all sorts of animals. Later on, she had elephants, kangaroos, and an albino water buffalo.
She took care of the animal every day. B.T. Barnum was very surprised about her taking care of the animals. Mary was able to revive the restaurant and the garden. She had so much to do.
She was known as the Lady of the Garden. She went on travel with this woman, and one time on the travel, she met a guy. His name was Thomas and Log. They got married in 1900. They added a roller coaster to the garden. She started a free pass for children younger than 12. She succeeded with everything.
Hi, my name is Major.
Hi, my name's Kim.
Hi, my name is Kaylani.
And our poem is about a mache prowess. I bridge cultures between Native Americans, Mexicans, and European settlers.
I help them all agree with each other so we can have peace. My tribe and I have to enter Arapaho, the U.S. Army General Soldier.
Over 160 of our own lost their lives.
Including my father, women and children forced off our land.
My dad made a peace treaty with the U.S. Army, but the U.S. Army broke the treaty. No respect, no care. I went to Washington, D.C. to fight for our rights. My father's rights, my tribe's rights.
I wonder if people will listen about coming to peace. I hear people fighting for their rights. I went to Washington, D.C. Congress to get justice for me and my tribe. No respect, no care.
We need peace. Peace is all we need.